Well. I'll try to see how this goes. I'm using this around the neck thing. Again, I haven't used this in a long time. But this is only for the the action shots. But by the way, welcome to you. Let me get you guys. You're wobbly. Why come you're so wobbly? Oh, well, who cares? Who really cares? I forgot to turn my Wi-Fi off for the Secret Show stream. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I was listening back to it because, man, it was so good. Forgot to turn the Wi-Fi off. Sorry. What's up, Soupy? This is going to be a super chill Let's Cook because there's going to be a lot of sitting around waiting for something to happen. What's up, Jade? Honestly, that's true. Red Band wasn't there to remind me to cut the Wi-Fi off. So that part is kind of true. And also, I'm kind of a dumbass because there was a lot of people in the green room at the beginning. And I never want to go live whenever they're right there. A lot of people, I'd have to say, hey, guys, I'm about to go live, kind of watch what you say. A green room is not the kind of place you can do that. Usually it's just like me, Red Band, and like one other person in there. But today it was a few more people than usual. And I didn't want to be the guy to say, hey, stop what you're doing so that I can do this thing over here. I'm going to go ahead and get some tea going. But you guys ain't no stranger to that. I need to, honestly, I'm going to halt the tea for just a second. And we're going to get these chickens on the smoker. That way I can get you guys off of my neck here. Hey, sorry. This is too close. But in a minute, you'll see why I've got this thing on. You know what? I got those tongs in there. We'll just use these. We got multiple pairs of tongs. So check this out. Bam. You guys really wish you could smell this. I promise. I know the smoker's ready. I turned it on. It's had plenty of time to reach temp, and we are at temp. Okay. Get to see my dirty smoker. Big old drumsticks. All right. Fill that smoker up. Now let's go wash the raw chicken off of this bowl. I'm actually gonna modern problems call for modern solutions. See, now I know why I never use this thing. It's because it's annoying. Okay, we got 10-10. We'll need this bowl clean because we're going to toss. They're going to stay on the... These things are going to smoke for an hour and a half. This is going to be a long, long chill. We're going to be chit-chatting and smoking and talking for most of it. And then they won't have to be grilled but for a minute. We'll get a better setup for the grilling portion of it. Here, and we do some tossing in a little bit. What I did was let me throw these away too. What I did was I put those chickens, those drumsticks in, I put them in the fridge for 2 days. I started these like a couple days ago. Day before yesterday, I put them through a little bath in this bowl right here. I tossed them in some olive oil, seasoned salt, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika. Tossed them in all of that. So we're just gonna use what's left in this bag. Gotta get some more sugar for the tea. I don't want to have to do the tea forever, but I'm really trying to stick to this no soft drinks thing. And you can't, if you've been hooked on something for a time, like I was soft drinks for the longest time, you can't necessarily just stop doing the thing and expect all to be well. 10:10 it was when I looked at the clock, so that means it was probably 10:08. Yeah, 10:08 when the damn chickens got put down. So we're gonna let this water do its thing, and I've got a bit of sweet tea left. We can finish that off. But not even a glass. Hardly a glass. Exactly a glass. My Lord. Some good tea right there. Yeah, I don't know why I was like, let's just do a different angle today. Why not? But here we are. Like I said, this is just going to be super chill, and in a minute, we're going to be in the room in our normal position. And we're going to smoke. We're going to chill. We're going to chat about things. I'll tell you guys how my day was. I don't have the microphones on either. I literally went so basic with this today. I hear it. Let me hush this down a little bit. Smooth hush down right there. I like to let that water get hot enough to the point to where it no longer looks like there's any substance at all in it. Where it doesn't look like there's any sugar or baking soda. So I put both of those things in the water. I don't want there to be any evidence of that. I just want it to look like clear water. It's very close to that. Not boiling. Here, I'll show you. So see how it's like basically clear, but you can still see a little tea, or not, I mean sugar in there. Let me get this thing this thing to hold you guys for a moment. I gotta get the ready for tea now. Gosh. Yours. Yeller label black tea. Lipton's Yeller label black tea. What's up, Bong? We got 4. You know what? This one's gonna be a 5-bag banger because we got 5 tea bags here, and I'm not gonna put just 1 tea bag back. You might think, oh, that'll be some rich tea. Yeah, that's what we're going for. Steaming. I'm waiting for like just a semblance of bubbles. There went one. Okay, now they're sprinkling through there a little bit. All right, that's good. Move it off the heat. There we go. Now, we've got tea happening. We got a clean pitcher. All it needs is some water in it. I'll go ahead and do that now. I'm one of them let's do it and get it out of the way kind of guys. I could wait and do this for when I'm gonna mix the tea, but I'd rather do it now and get it out of the way. That way when I come back, I won't have to do it. Go ahead and get your words from our sponsors ready because we're going to be doing that in just a second and in high volume. So keep that in mind. That'll be enough water in this jug for now. And we're gonna let that tea steep. It was at 10. We'll give it 10:20, 10:22. We'll give it. Throw away this cup. I gotta take this trash bag out. My bathroom soon. Okay. I'm not using this thing again. You can just stay over there, you piece of Actually, you do a pretty good job for what you do. I'm sorry I yelled at you. Sometimes you got to apologize to the piece of equipment you toss across the room so you don't feel bad. Ooh, tea. Delicious. Just delicious. That word from our sponsors we were talking about. Want to do that? You want to do that? Yeah? What's up, cheddar cheese? Let me get this opened up on this screen so I can see us a monitor of the chat. 21, 29 subscribers, y'all. We are right there. Rapping at the door of 2130. Slide that up a little bit more. Got it. Now we've got our OBS basically ready. Where are you guys at, though? There we go. There you are. There you are, Peter. Oh, there you are. There we go. There you are. There you are, Peter. Oh, there you are. Not a bad delay. Okay. What's up, Soupy, Jade, Cheddar Cheese, Bong Hole, Sea Rat. Welcome, everybody. Like the video if you haven't yet. We got 3 likes right now. Oh, I gotta, let me turn this phone on. It's been 18 minutes. Red Band drinking broth. Well, I forgot to turn my Wi-Fi off if it makes you feel better. I'm doing good, Cheddar Cheese. How are you? How are you? Let's get you guys back over here. And Secret Show was good. The crowd was awesome tonight. Hot crowd. I left during shit, who was on stage when I left? Derek had just come off when I left. That sucks, Bread Man. We were I did a podcast with Kim Congdon today, and we made up some songs. You may have made an appearance in one of them. You're going to love it, though. Oh, and by the way, there were people coming up to Colt while I was about to do Voice of God. They were coming up to Colt asking him what the music was that was playing, and it was Whiskey Hole. And Colt was explaining to him that, oh yeah, they're making music with AI now. But once it's over, it's over. Once it's over, you won't have to do it no more. And that'll be it. All right. Yeah, it's a hit. Let's so this is, by the way, if you don't know what we're doing, I am right now running the smoker. I left Secret Show much earlier than I usually do because tonight's cook is going to take like an extra hour and a half than it usually does. And I wanted to get to that as quick as possible. So at 10:10, we put the chickens on the smoker. So that's been 21 minutes. I need to give them 45 minutes. So I'm going to set this timer for 24 minutes. Right? And that'll be close enough. Then we'll go out and we'll flip them. Yeah, we'll flip them in about 23 minutes, and then they'll take another 45 on the other side. And, yeah, by the time that timer goes off, it'll probably be time. The tea will have steeped plenty long. Yeah, it was a good show tonight. The crowd was hot. They were enjoying everything that was going on. Isan went out, crushed. Enrique went out to start with, and like pretty much greeted the crowd. And and he came in and was like, damn, they're hot today. And most all of them from out of town. It was good. And I got audio of the whole Secret Show, but the audio of the Secret Show I'll have to go in and edit in for the rest of the video because I forgot to turn the Wi-Fi off like a dumbass. But like I said earlier, there was a lot going on in the green room, and I was just trying to get live as quick as possible because it was about that time, and the crowd was filling up because it was a good crowd tonight. But yeah, it was good to get some cool requests from the audience that I happen to know. Somebody asked for Alice in Chains, so we gave them a little bit of Them Bones. And then someone else asked for Alanis Morissette, which I never do, and that's a good cover too. Alanis Morissette's a fun cover to do. So I was glad to do that. I was just happy that I love it when people ask for cool things that I know. Because I can crush. My boy JJ Curry, the great and powerful, funniest person in Austin. He won the title of funniest person in Austin here recently over at Cap City. They do this thing every year, like a comedy competition, basically. He requested that Bon Jovi song, Wanted Dead or Alive. And I haven't done that since, like, we may have done it in the early days of the band a couple times, but To be honest, that was when I was drinking heavily, and I don't remember a lot of the. I don't remember a lot of what we used to do back then. I mean, but man, that song. As soon as I went into the intro, they knew it, and they started getting excited about it, which was cool. That was fun for me to witness. Like watching them get excited. I'm going to go ahead and get everything set up for the stream later. We need to finish off this this big battle. Figure out a snarky little title for it to get people to be clicking on this bitch. Jason Rouse is back tonight, causing mischief everywhere he went. Head by a guy. What? Dude, you know what's crazy? It's like we did this thing on Kim's podcast today where she has these mints that are supposed to like salivate you specifically. And we tried those things, and she was like, yeah, there's all these guys waiting downstairs now. You gotta go. And I'm like, what? Get out of here. Just get out of here. I'm excited for you guys to hear that episode. It's gonna be good. We made up some funny songs. When that's one thing, dude, I used to do that so much when I was a kid. So my family, it used to be a thing where they like at the end of the night, when all the fun of the day had been had and everybody's already, winding down, we're all sitting in the living room. That was the time they would usually want me to get my guitar and make up songs about our friends. And like, this was a time in my life when I was like much more innocent than I am now. It usually comes out the day after. So I think it might be out tomorrow or the next day. It'll be soon. But that was the time when I was like more innocent. I wasn't like all of the songs, like I can make up things and just basically freestyle things and nothing would be like, it was for my family. So I wasn't being vulgar or anything like that. But I used to be so good at making up songs. So it's fun. And I'll usually focus on playing guitar and let Kim make up words to the song. And I'll like chime in here and there. But I like Kim, she doesn't believe this, but she actually has a good voice. And by saying a good voice, her voice sounds like her. She's not trying to mimic anybody. She's using like her normal speaking voice to sing with, and that's a good thing. That's a mark of a good artist, is that they're not trying to be anything else. They're doing their thing. They're making their voice work. And I don't always play in the same key, but she's very good at finding the key you're supposed to be singing in. Some people don't have that gene in them. They don't have that stay on key gene. But she has a very good one. And it's a good episode. But I think it should be out. I think the last couple times we've done it, they were released the next day. So I would expect it at least some point this weekend. Charging my wireless mics has been I gotta say, here's a little review on the Hollyland Lark M2. These guys right here, they're plugged in, they're charging right now, but it has like for like cameras, obviously a camera hookup, and the case is the charging case, just like your AirPods or whatever, but like, dude, I have charged this thing, and y'all remember when I got it. How many months has it been? Somebody tell me. It's been months. I, no joke, have charged this thing twice since I've had it, and I am not exaggerating. I've literally charged this box from damn near empty, which it is right now, to full twice since I have owned these mics. And y'all know how often I use them. Maybe 3 times. It's literally only 2 or 3 times since I've owned these things. They hold a charge better than a lot of the other wireless things that I've used that require that. Like the camera that I bought for the motorcycle helmet, which, by the way, I am going to be doing those. I am going to be doing some videos from the bike because I'm keeping the bike. I'm going to ride it to work on days when I don't have to. What I got right here? What's going on right here? Oh, can you see it? What is it? Is there a doctor in the house? Am I dying? What is it there? Yeah, because the bike was just sitting in the garage, being stale. I figured it would be better if somebody does something with it. So I'm going to ride it to work on days when I don't have to bring anything with me, like Saturdays or Sundays or Fridays. And when the weather's going to be fine. I got to start checking the weather. That was a boy. Yeah, dude. The weather that those 2 nights that I drove home in the middle of that monsoon was insane. Terrifying. Truly terrifying. I was like, and I'm not one to get scared or fearful even of of course you get fearful of like other things like, oh God, am I going to be able to pay this thing, or am I going to be able to handle this responsibility? Like those are things that like a grown people, but like I don't get like scared of like doing shit or like I don't get scared in that sort of situation. Like out in the world, I'm not generally a scared person. But dude, I was on the way home like so nervous. And just, I don't know, I was so scared everything was going to roll out from under me, and that got me. But I made it 2 nights in a row. I made it home. I don't know a lot of other people that could do that after not riding a bike for 20 years. But I rode in the rain back home too. It was fine. Put a snow plate and a tall umbrella. Oh, if I could put an umbrella on it, maybe I'll get it fast enough to where I can just fly home. I'd get lost in the air. See, you think about things like this. I could get there on land. I know the turns to make on road. I don't know where to go in the sky. There's no landmarks for me to follow up there. And plus, I live by the airport. I can't be flying out here. What am I thinking? With all of this and that going on with the airplanes right now, I didn't need to be up there. Boy. There's going to be... did you guys lose any packages in that UPS airplane fire? We talked about that today on the podcast. You feel bad for everyone that passed away, but all those packages, what are those people that ordered that stuff going to do? Yeah, it just at a certain point it would just float. I got a Jet Ski Johnson motorcycle. Those poor packages. No, that was an awful situation, dude. And the videos of that are crazy. That thing like blew up for real. And this dude was filming a video telling whoever was driving this thing that he was in, it looked like they were out on the tarmac. And he was like, dude, back up, get out of here. And it was like, back up, Terry. But he wasn't going. Then when it blew up, he was like, oh shit, I should have listened. And then he starts backing up. That's terrifying. And then I'm getting notifications that they're like cutting out a certain number of flights at some major airports, and there's a list of which airports they are, and I didn't look, but Flights getting, hey, none of this is good that is happening right now. Like, this is not ideal. Like bro, at a certain time, at a certain point, you gotta just figure out a way to get along with people you don't agree with and move on with everybody's life. Let everybody move on with their life. You gotta look, everybody ain't gonna agree with you on your thing. It don't matter what you believe, either side, it ain't gonna matter. You just gotta figure out a way to coexist with the people that disagree with things that you might not think are bad. They might think they're bad. That's okay. You gotta get to the point where it's okay to feel however you feel. It's okay for them to feel however they feel. That's what being a grown person is. That's the old school way of this shit. That's why they used to say don't talk about this shit. Don't tell nobody how you feel. But now that's all you lead with that. It's in people's bio on fucking Twitter. Everybody, we gotta stop this. These airplane things are gonna keep getting worse. The airport shit, this is actually scary. Like, this is not this airport thing. It ain't like there's not gonna be like there are certain things that we have to do without in the country to get straight. Much like when you look at your own, like I had to do recently, look at your own financial situation and realize, hey, there's going to be some shit I'm going to have to do without to get back online. I'm not doing without this forever, but for right now, I can cut back in this one portion of my life to make things a little bit easier on everything else that I got to take care of. You got to do that. But there's certain things you can't cut back on. This airport situation, what's up, Jason? This airport situation is like a power bill or a water bill. You can't be cutting back on that stuff. You need those things. Junk food, sure, let's cut back on the junk food. But paying people to do air traffic control, that's kind of important. we kind of need somebody in that seat at all times. Somebody competent in that seat at all times. I don't know. That's scary shit. And I don't know, man. There's just everybody's pointing the finger the other way, and all I know is that I don't believe anything either of them are saying. But everybody's just pointing their finger in a different direction. Somebody's got to be wrong. I don't personally believe either of them, but somebody's got to be wrong in that situation. I need to refill my water jug. How long we got? 7 minutes. What's up, Jason? Jason sent me a message about the coffee mugs. I see why you asked that, because I looked and in the description it says 11 ounce and 15 ounce. I didn't add the 15 ounce mug, but while we're sitting here, we got time to kill. Let's play around with the merch store a little bit. Let's play around with the merch store. I got that tea is steeping on the stove right now. I'm gonna go get that in about 6 minutes. The chickens are in the smoker. We're gonna go get them in about the same amount of time. We'll flip them. I'll take y'all with me so you can see that. Let's create a new item. This would be home and living. The black glossy mug. Okay, sizes. All right, 15 ounce. Here we go, Jason. We're getting you a 15 ounce mug. Okay, and we're gonna do the 15-ounce mug with the same picture. There's that, and we'll continue. Let's put this on there. Let me get the chat popped out so I can still see it. Yeah, the mugs look good. They look cool. There's that. And what did I do them for? $17? Is that what I put on it? Okay, yeah, $17.95. I pulled down their suggested price. I'm making these things because and I've said this I don't know how many times. This is so much better than like Printful or anything like that. The Streamlabs one, because I can't necessarily afford to get a mess of merch ordered and keep it at the house and then send it out myself. Like I can't afford to get bulk things, but and also not only that, for Printful and Shopify, where they would make you like this mug is $17.95 to the consumer, but say it costs me $15. So I would have to, whenever someone orders a mug, it would charge my card $15. And then after the mug was shipped, it would then pay me out the $17.95. I always thought that was a dumb way of doing things. The way Streamlabs does it, which I love, is they just give me the $2. You know, they just oh, you sold a mug, here's your $2. Like that's what I want. Because I would rather, I don't know, at my rate, I don't have people buying my shirts and shit like that. I would rather increase the amount of people who can wear the merch right now. Later on, of course, I'll probably have boxes of merch to send out myself. But like as of right now, this is just a more feasible. This is just a more feasible option, which really works for me. And I don't care that, because I never made good money off of merch anyway. I never made good money off of the merch anyway, so it doesn't matter. There we go. I'll make the clown, the little one, $16.95. And the bigger one, $17.95. So, yeah, and that keeps the profit about the same on both of them. Yeah, so the only thing, the hoodie was a little bit more expensive because I have a thing I want to try to profit just a couple bucks on everything just to get people to buy things to start with. So I'm keeping the prices considerably low. Considering. All right, we got 1 minute left on the timer. Let's here, I will get this thing out. This thing just works so much better. We got to go flip the chickens on the smoker. We got to do this. We got to do the tea. We'll flip the chickens first, and then we'll come back inside and do the tea. Okay, we're canceling that because we know what it is, and then we're resetting it for 48 minutes. All right, 48 minutes. I'm going to bring this with me, too, to redo the... put some water in my water jug. What's up, dog? I'm putting that Traeger to work. I'm about to get that shit out of the way right there, too.
I'm going right now, dude. Leave it.
Huh?
I'm leaving right now.
Why?
Place to be.
Tell him I said, hey,
Oh, yeah, man. It's empty.
roll Tide. Oh shit, no, we gotta flip the chickens first. I got distracted. Because Netflix was in there. I got distracted a little bit. Oh shit, I also don't have my Birks. Gotta put on them stocks to go outside, bro. Them Birkenstocks. Gotta put on them Birkenstocks. I always forget. I left a pair of flip-flops by the back door a long time ago, but they eventually got kicked way under, and I didn't find them until I was cleaning a couple months ago. All right. Let's check our hopper. Oh yeah, we're way good. We're way good. All right, check this. Now let's flip these guys over. Give them a good flip. There we go. Y'all can see where the hot spot is on the smoker's on the opposite end than this one. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sneak some of these from back here down here. Just like that. Trying to sneak them in there, but give them a little room. All right, there we go. All right. Chickens are flipped. Look pretty good. But here's why I like to do that. I like to smoke the chicken for quite a long time. That was something that Netflix did the first time we made wings over here. We just kind of like did an educated guess on how long you have to smoke and for what at what temperature for the best result. We came up with about, 45 minutes aside. No mess. We do this and we make no mess. Not a single drop will be spilled, because when we do this and we say no mess, we make no mess, and we do exactly what we say. We say exactly what we mean. There will be no messes made today. not in this house, not on this counter. And until we're done, we're going to repeat the mantra of no mess. We make no mess. And that's how that's done. I'll put like one more dish in there tonight. And we'll run the dishwasher tonight. It's time for that. Fill up that jug, baby. Say, baby, do you want to fill up that jug? Say, baby, do you want to have jugs on my side? Say, baby, do you want to fill up that jug? Say, baby. Fill up that jug and then give it a nice little shake all around to mix it all together. Ooh, we gotta get our cups in the room. We'll go get that. We already set our secondary timer for 48 minutes, which allowed us the 3 minutes to flip them. No mess. No mess. Ooh. Y'all hear that? Let's have another couple ice cubes. And let's have, ooh, y'all want to see the, look at that right there. Now that's it right there. Ooh wee. Delicious. Guys, like the video. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. I'll leave that on the counter for a little bit to get more comfortable with the room temperature before I put it in the refrigerator. I don't know why I do that, but that's, my grandmother would do that. She would make the tea, and instead of putting it right in the refrigerator after she got done, it sat on the counter for however long, and then it would go in the refrigerator like way later, which is what I like to do. All right. Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's 11:03. We would normally be starting a gaming stream within the next few minutes. But instead, we're just gonna hang out. Yeah, I'll leave this. over here. Out of the way. Smoke again? Should we smoke? We should smoke. Okay, so now we do have a 15-ounce mug. It's a different thing, but we've got one on the page now. Oh, and the white glossy mug is already 15 ounces. Okay, so and that one is 11 ounce. Let's 11 OZ. Publish. Edit. Continue. 15 OZ. Publish. $11 OZ, 15 OZ. We'll create a new item. Oh, not black glossy mug, white glossy mug. I've already got, okay, the 2 black glossy mugs, and we will upload the file, this one. And then we'll make that one the 11 ounce. Oh, you can go all the way up to 20 ounce on the white mug. I mean, it's right there. You really mean to tell me that the white mug goes up to 20 ounces, but the black mug only goes up to 15? You really? We all know. What's up, Rhino? Speaking of Rhino. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's very nice. It's very nice. Baking soda. All right, we continue. 20 ounce mug. We putting a 20 ounce banger out there, y'all. Hair of the Clown mug, 20 OZ. We're gonna hit that one with that 1995, bro. We're really doing it, Red Band. Oh, you hitting a little green tea? Well, guess what? Your boy got some green tea ready too. Um, you know what's ironic is I've got um, I should just sell a white T-shirt because I'll only wear white T-shirts. I really should. The Gildan unisex. Classic tee, the Gildan 5000. That's the one you want. Yeah, I want to do that, but I don't see an option to. And I don't want to embroider there. That's what I want, dude. If I could just do a white T-shirt with like my little YouTube logo as the tag, that would be great. Or just like over on the bottom of the shirt, like down here, and like a little sew on thing, just a little YW or something like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. It doesn't allow me to do what I want with it. Here's the thing. There's so many. I made this mistake once. There's when you release too many options out of the gate. I hear that, alien dude. Believe it, I'm very dude. I do a lot of shit in my life, and I wear a lot of white T-shirts, and only every now and again does one end up getting thrown into the only wear at home pile. I have two different. You'll notice me when I do my laundry, and I'm gonna have to do that soon. Probably one of the next couple of streams, y'all be seeing me do some laundry, some whites. Whenever I put my white shirts away, I have a pile I stack on the side that I'll come through and put hangers on and hang them up. But then I have another pile that I fold. If it gets a stain on it or anything, it gets folded. If it's clean at the end, when I take it out of the dryer and inspect it, it goes on the rack. But I'm pretty good about keeping them clean. But getting back to this thing I was saying, I made the mistake of going through and doing too much. And putting too many options out there. Yeah, just too many options. Ooh, holographic. I didn't mean to do that. Shit. I'm sorry, what were we talking about? I got lost for a second. Hell yeah, Rhino. That's how we do it over here. That's how we do it, buddy. In stereo lane. That's an expensive sticker. But here's what I do. And this is just, I don't wash them any special way. I don't wash them any special way. I will separate them. I don't wash my whites and my color clothes together. I just don't do. I haven't done that for a long time. I used to use just cold water and wash all of my clothes together. That's not the way. My best advice is to just separate them. Wash them separately. When you wash your white shirts, wash them with hot water, at least warm water, but I would suggest hot. Yeah, just hot water, and then dry them as normal. A lot of people will say, "Oh, that's how you make them shrink." I haven't really noticed any major shrinkage in my shirts, specifically in my shirts. Yeah, I haven't noticed a lot of that. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. That's how you do it, my opinion. I wonder how to. Oh, okay. So I just click and move. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. What do I want first? I want this guy to be first in line. The sticker can be last. The shirts should be first, and then the hoodie, and then the mugs. And then the sticker last. Okay. The crush tee. Picture taken during a crush. That was a crush. This looks like a cool shirt. And I made it as cheap as I possibly could. The t-shirt, I literally only put $1 profit on that. Yeah, I think it is in the link tree. I think. I know for sure I put it in the description on my On the YouTube, I put it in the description for sure. It might still be in the. Oh no, I just put the local sets thing up there. That was the last thing I put in. So it's not in there yet. Good call. All right. Links. Save changes, yes. Do I have a merch link in there? No. Okay, that's old merch. That don't even work no more. So that works, and we're gonna move it up. And that show's already happened, so we're getting rid of that link. We'll keep the Sunset Strip. We'll keep the Frankie tip up there. We'll take down the new podcast episode. I haven't done my link tree overhaul in a long time. The Yonder Talks audio. We'll get that out of there too. We'll leave the breakfast, the kick I'm not using. We'll get that out of there. I could sell merch at secret shows, but like I mentioned earlier, I can't really afford to have hard merch right now. I will 100% have that eventually, but yeah, we'll leave all that other stuff. I should put the YouTube higher since it's doing well now. Let's actually put the YouTube right under the merch. The thumbnail, we'll change that. Upload my own. And we'll just let it be that one. That clown hair is crazy. Always, yeah, I left Michael there because I designed a shirt for him back in the day. It was like he used to say "Mug with me," so I posted a "Fuck with me, America." All right, So we got the link tree updated. I'll show you the shirt that I made for him. I think it's still there. I think he left all of everything that anybody ever sent him. He uploaded it to the place where he gets his merch from. And I think he left all of them. I'll feel weird if it's not here. Let me see. Because he had so many of them. And I put it on. He did take a lot of them down. It might not be in here. But it doesn't matter. It wasn't like, surely it never sold a single shirt. But whenever he passed away, all of the proceeds of his shirt and merch sales went to his son. Let's see. He got a lot of t-shirts, man. It was on there for a long time. But it was like him in the chair with his fist up, in front of an American flag that just said "Fuck with me, America." It's not there anymore. Classic layer. But yeah, Michael's merch. Well, I'm leaving that in there forever, obviously. Like, never going to take that down. That's comfortably in there. And what's at the very, very bottom? Twitch. I have an Amazon wish list in there too, just like the OnlyFans girls. I got me an Amazon wish list too. I got an Amazon wish list myself. I packed this up forever ago and never hit it. What time are we looking at? We got 15 minutes left on the smoker, and then we're going to. You guys will get a little action. You'll get a little bit of action. We'll take the chickens off of the grill. Off of the smoker, and we're gonna go in with the teriyaki sauce. I'm gonna put them back in that same bowl I took them out of earlier. Toss them in that yaki sauce. We'll see how clean the white t-shirt is after that. Tossing yaki, eating yaki. It's probably not gonna survive this. Even me. Even I can't save it from what it's about to go through. All right. And now I'm just going through here and nice. No, nice. I need to do a search for this image. Breakfast. Big bowl of grits for breakfast. Yes, ma'am, with ham for breakfast. Egg scrambled with cheese for breakfast. Get on my knees, say please for breakfast. So, the Reed the homie that runs local sets posted a thing today, a carousel of all the photos from the show, and he wrote up little things. Like, I wrote up a report, and it was actually kind of nice. He this thing is kind of stuck on. Hey, it's not important. He wrote a nice little thing on the Instagram. That said, "You never really know what you're in for when Kelsey walks on stage. This time he showed up dressed as a clown holding a balloon," made that part up, "and whispering, 'We all float, Georgie.' From that moment on, the show belonged to him. He debuted his Halloween guitar, which is, yeah, it wasn't exactly a debut, but I debuted it on the show there, I guess. The actual JRE studio guitar, which is true, it does say JRE on the back. And Whistle Pig Pat did give it to me, and opened with 'Demons in My Blood,' a song born from addiction, sobriety, and self-reckoning that hit harder than an unblocked Francis Ngannou haymaker." It's true, that song do be hitting hard. Somewhere in between the poetry and the pain, he casually mentioned that after an accident as a kid, he flatlined 3 times in an ambulance and woke up with the sudden ability to play music. That part's, believe it or not, kind of true. Kind of true, I say, because like I was already messing around with music at the time. But after that, it just kind of became really easy. So, yeah. Later, he confessed he once ran a show called Shower Talks, literally filming himself chest up talking about life in the shower, until people made it even more weird and started demanding he pull his chest hair on camera. Also a true story. Just when it got too deep, he cracked it wide open with Breakfast, his cult classic anthem that had the chat screaming, "Breakfast live?" You guys were loving that. He closed with The Great Hibernation, a song about creative revival and the rising tide lifting everyone together, belting out an effortlessly pitch-perfect hurricane of vocal emotion. Hashtag makes it look easy. Kelsey's one of the most poetic, raw, and human performers to ever hit the local set stage. A legend in the making and a reminder that real art still resides in actually living life. Somewhere between pain, mistakes, love, laughter, and the occasional reckless abandon childhood trunk-sitting car ride. Huge shout out to the one and only Joe White for the epic photos. So, Reed wrote that up. Very, very sweet words. Very kind things being said. Good tea. Good tea. Making a salad in the shower. I'm saving time. We all float, Jack. Wow. That's hilarious. Seinfeld is such a silly show, isn't it? Isn't it so silly? Let's have a little Jeebers. Jeebers Creepers. We only got 9 minutes left on the chickens before they will be ready to be tossed in sauce. Got to do some sauce tossing. Y'all ever do sauce tossing? Like the video, guys. We've got 6 likes right now. Oh, but it'll alter my algorithm if I like this video. It's just going to give me more videos of you. I don't know if I want that. I think you do want that. Ooh, I think you do want that. By the way, I was bragging on these things. It's almost charged. The microphones. Almost charged. Okay, so we've got the link tree. The link tree fixed and updated. We can exit out of that. The merch store, we got it moved around. Yeah, so you get the t-shirts up first, and the hoodie and the mugs and the sticker. Sweet. Oh yeah, I saw that Aziz has been going around promoting that movie. By the way, we are for the analytics. We're about 20,000 views away from being everything across the board over 100 over 100 subscribers, over 100K watch hours, and we're 80K views right now. Randy. Yeah. All right. Now, we've got the numbers updated on our Skyrim stream later. We got 6 minutes to come up with something. Epic huge vampire battle. I don't know. I want to be that's so here's the thing. I have to skate the line between catchy, informational, and familiar. I like to use quotes from elsewhere in the world. Like a quote that you would recognize. Like, I'm not a smart man, but I know what Skyrim is, was a crusher of a title. Or my milkshake brings all the Nords to the yard was, I think, up there. That's like up there title wise. Maybe the one with all the battles. Because we're starting off with a battle tonight, something rare, something super rare. We're getting right in the beginning of the stream. We're not having any time to dilly dally around the house and drop off all the loot that or the weight that we need to drop off and sell off everything. We're going straight into gaming tonight. Argonians are angry because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. Will that fit? No, it won't. That's great. That one's awesome. I wish it would fit. If Khajiit fits, Khajiit sits. but then I'm not doing anything khajiit. Like people would come in and just be like, "Where's the khajiit?" I'm like, it's a thing I do." Like, yeah. Um. Uh. No teeth, no toothbrush. Um. Uh. Wait, I want to, but see, because I got to kill the vampire dad. The vampire dad. So I did the meet the parents already, which was all right, but that was the one the internet died on. But it was going really well before the internet died. So meet the parents is a good title. I could do meet the parents too. Vampire dad must die. Let's see if that works. Meet the parents too. Vampire dad must die. And then of course just simply Skyrim. Once Bitten, that movie was called. Meet the parents too. Vampire dad must die. Skyrim. Yonder Live, number 474. Skyrim Halloween, part 29. Oh, you mean the Jim Carrey vampire movie? The Truman Show? Boy, they were sucking his life force dry. What's up, Trick? How you doing, brother? 5:40 a.m. It's 11:40 p.m. here. We got some chickens going. We got some chickens going. Oh yeah, Ace Vampira. What kind of detective would he be? All right. Get y'all secured in here. Meet the parents too. Vampire dad must die. We're gonna update that and we'll come back to it later. Y'all don't know. This is a little behind the scenes. It's a little behind the scenes of the stream getting set up for me anyway. I will set the title and once I get the title set, I'll go back to it and change it 3 or 4 times. 9 times out of 10, I end up going back with the original thing that I put. That's usually how I do it. Oh boy, how y'all like that right there? Them bad boys are smoked. They smell so good, y'all. I could probably eat them how they are right now. Oh, did you hear all that juice come out back there? All right. You come here with my daughter, fool? You mean Danny Trejo? As a vampire dad? That would be hilarious. Oh, wait, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I should have went ahead and... Oh, wait for it. I'm coming back. I don't need to... Okay. So, look at that. Some of them are a little bit more, because of the hot spots, some of them get a little bit more of the smoke than the other ones do. So, let's get the grill cranked up. Come to life. Come to life. Okay, come to life. One good. 2 for 2. We were so close. It'll catch on. I'm not using those. We should use these right here. This guy needs to be on though. There it is. All right, there it is. Good. Okay, grill's on. Now you guys get to see some actual action instead of me sitting in my room talking you through what I'm doing on my merch store or whatever else it is we're doing. Okay. So I can probably go ahead and put this in the refrigerator now. It's sat out for a good bit. I got this new type of teriyaki that I have never tried before. I got the Kinder's marinade. So teriyaki with garlic and ginger. I've never used this before, so I don't know what it's going to come out like, but I am excited, and I do like teriyaki. If I can ever get this damn thing off. There we go. Just needed a little lip to grab. That's it. Oh my word. Oh, I dropped that on the sticky side down. All right. I'm just gonna take these chickens and take this Kinder sauce here and just get on in there. All right. Save a little bit in there for after. And now the fun part. guys are tossed. I'm wiping up this teriyaki stuff immediately. It gets very sticky on the counter. I'm probably gonna wash the whole counter shortly once I'm done with all this nonsense anyway. But all right, so now we got that. Now hold it on the bottom. It's not that hot. It's a little hot. My hand's on the bottom of it. It just came out of the smoker. It's a little hot. But lucky for y'all, I got a bit of discipline. Grill's hot. Let's go ahead and get this shit going. So for everybody who's wondering, why cook them twice? Well, I like to smoke the chicken because you never, you know, it's always a thing like, oh man, did I cook these things long enough? Are they okay? When you smoke them first, you don't have that worry anymore. Big hunk of chicken. We just gonna put that sucker right there. Now, I got plenty of, you see the yaki in there? There's plenty of yaki in there. So now, basically we just keep checking them. I just want to crisp up this I just want to crisp them up. See, they sat for an hour and a half in a 245 degree smoker. Oh, it's popping. I'll put that right in front of that fire right here. Ramp up the char on this. This spot always gets done the quickest. And for these, I usually turn them whether you need to or not, because it don't matter about flipping them too much. You're gonna just keep flipping them anyway till they're done, or look how you want them to look. up front, this is where the heat is on the grill. There's a hot spot right here. All grills are like this. No matter, unless you get like a really, really nice, all your bottom of the barrel grills, like I use bottom of the barrel shit. All the grills at the level I get are you're gonna have hot spots or cold spots. Well, not cold spots, but just not as hot spots. You just gotta learn how to accommodate that. This one's got a couple of spots. This has got a hot spot right here, another one like right here. And there's more over here, but I mostly just use the 3 burners to save on your propane. Yeah, that's what I like right there. Get that char going. Like I said, don't be scared to flip them. That's how you look at the other side. See what they need. I'm liking the way this one right here is looking already. You'll notice when they start to get, because all of these are basically the same size, when they get really small, when they start to shrink, like you notice the size difference between, say, like this one right here and that one right there. Look how much smaller that one is and that one. They all start out about the same size. So I don't want to get you too high up because then there's risk of falling. Let me slide that a little bit more out of the way. There we go. Get some color and some heat to those. That's basically what I look for. I look for a little char, a little heat. How this one's going is nice. You see there's a little char in there. That's what I want. Bring that sucker from the back up here to be on the heat. Oh yeah, that's good. Nice char. That's what you want. There we go. Now we're getting some color over here on this side. Just gotta leave them for a minute. babe. That's what you want. Yes. That's good right there. Once the other side looks like that one. This guy right here might be the first one to come off. Like the video if you haven't yet, guys. This guy's ready to go back in the sauce. Now they go back in the sauce to get tossed again. That little piece of chicken. So these are all looking about like I want them to. Maybe this one could use some work. All these over here are looking pretty damn good. So yeah, now they're all looking about the same, like I want them to. This one's ready for some more sauce. That one's ready for some more sauce. That guy right there that one's definitely ready for some sauce. This one's for sure ready. I can get some sauce too. And you. The rest of these fat boys. like and subscribe. Pretty confident in saying that they're all pretty good. For the sauce, now I gotta. Just gonna toss them one more time and then we'll taste them. By the way, you'll notice I didn't make anything else with this. I didn't make any sides or anything. I guess I could throw something together real quick, but to be honest, we're just gonna make this a caveman meal and just have the chicken. Okay, so I'm going to once more run them through that sauce. And there we are. Wing prices are so damn high. There's just some delicious teriyaki drumsticks. Who wants one of these? No honey. I'm literally just using this Kinder's teriyaki marinade. And they use, like, you see how much is gone from the bottom. It's just not much at all. I use that much of a bottle. And here we go. Straight off the grill. Straight off the grill right here. Here's the bite. Look at the smoke ring in there. Bro. This is fire. There's your thumbnail. Boy, it's hot right there. You'll see the smoke ring in there. Oh, this fat boy right here. See the smoke in there? That pink that you see, you'll notice that like the pink is in there, but closer to the bone, you get the white meat of the chicken, the cooked. There's like pink in the middle, but not close to the bone because it's cooked. That's as far as the smoke got in an hour and a half. Brother. We're really doing it. We're really doing it, Red Man. My life is so much better now, dude. I'm so glad I got out of Myrtle Beach, man. Love Myrtle Beach. Love the people there, but I'm so glad I got out. Crush on like a turkey leg. This is insane. By the way, I've only ever done wings like this. This is the first time I've done drumsticks like this. I'm gonna do one more. Oh, I want that little piece of chicken meat. Oh, this guy, he got special attention. This little chunk. Oh yeah. And then this guy. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Man, it's so good to see the smoke in the chicken. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Dude, that is crazy good, y'all. Eating like a caveman. Ah, there it is. There we go. All right. There we go. That's what we got. I'm gonna leave them sitting there for a little bit. And my plate. I'll put this sauce away. I don't need no extra sauce. We got just enough there. I am gonna get my cup for some more tea. And then we're gonna dive into the game. Ah, yes. That chicken made my nose run. All right. Hitting it up for a tea fill. Had a little tea fill. I want this in the skin that's coming with it. Oh yeah. Bro. I'm the guy. I'm the guy. Damn if I ain't the guy. I'm about to. I'm doing it. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
I'm alright.
Go all right?
Yeah.
You want a piece of chicken?
No,
You like teriyaki sauce?
I do.
Eat a piece of chicken.
I
I don't care. Eat a piece of chicken.
got a new debit card. I'm having trouble linking it to Venmo,
I hear that.
so I just have cash with it. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about that.
Hey, take it.
Yeah. Okay.
for the electric. I'm sorry. I should have had it.
It's okay. Eat a piece of chicken. I'm about to eat 2 pieces. Eat 3. They're good. They just come off the grill. If it looks like it's not done, it's the smoke ring. It's not the...
It's not pink because it's not cooked.
No. Yes. It's pink because of the smoke. You'll notice that there is white on the other side of the pink, which wouldn't happen if it were raw. Hell yeah. All right. We'll figure this out. What is it? I'll figure that out later. I need to hit the head. There we go. Oh, hang on. I'll be right back, y'all. Crowd.
It was good. And I got to go a couple before last.
Yeah,
It was nice.
it was good. The podcast kept on today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm back.
of course. Maybe left.
Not no different than I am in here. Hold everything. We'll be back. good for you. Take a heartburn pill. Did you get heartburn pills? Yeah. Take one. You take one? Yeah, take it. All right. So the shirt didn't make it. We got one stain. We got that right there. We had to figure out I gotta pay the power bill, and we figured out it doesn't matter. We had to handle some house business. What's up, Emo? Don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. You don't have to be afraid. Everything's gonna be all right. All right. That was a bag. Did y'all hear that? That was nice. We had some house business to take care of.